Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Dr. Mukund Kulkarni and today we are going to talk about a big problem that I am often hearing from students and learners. Should I learn coding first or web development first? Or should I start with web development or coding? Now this is the frequently asked question by students and newcomers in tech industry. And its answer will be somewhat difficult for beginners. But today I'm going to solve this problem for you. And if you are a new in tech industry or if you are curious about this problem, stick around this video till the end and you will get your solution because I'm going to give you the simplest possible way for learning web development or coding. Often when you are coming to the tech industry, the big problem everyone is facing it, should I start with coding or should I start with web development? Now, if you are starting with HTML, it looks very simple and easy for you. But later on, when you are going to learn JavaScript and all, again, you need to have some basic concepts of coding languages. If you are having knowledge of C++ or Java like programming, then it becomes very easy for you to learn JavaScript. Now, most of the time, people get confused whether to start with web development or to start with coding. Watch this video till the end and you will get the correct answer for you. And the answer might be different for everyone. So, to sort it out, let us start with the first thing. Let us try to understand what is coding. So, first thing first, what is coding? The coding is writing step-by-step instructions that computer should follow. Now here what you need to have some problem solving abilities with you, or you are having good knowledge of mathematics and statistic, or you are able to write step by step solutions for a complex problem, then coding will be good option for you. Languages like Python, Java, C++ are used in coding industry right now, and you need to learn everything from those languages. It is not necessary that to begin with the career you need to learn entire language. You can learn concepts and 20% of any programming language to start your career. And here a lot of people makes a mistake. They are start trying to learn each and everything from the programming, which is not required for beginning. You can learn 20% of the language, and then once you are starting with your project or you are trying to develop a professional work, at that time you can continue your remaining part of learning. Now this is about coding. Now let us go to the second part. What is web development? Now web development is again a specific type of coding for developing your websites. Now both includes coding, but when we are talking about web development, we are talking about using programming language or coding only for the purpose of developing that particular website, and it is quite simple. Now, web development is again divided in two parts, that is front end development and back end development. For front end, you need to learn different things, and for back end, again, you need to learn different coding styles. Now, when we are talking about web development and front end part, most important part is designing thing. So, layout making. And for this purpose, you need to learn HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That comes under front end. But when you're talking about back end, now backend is something that you cannot see. The front end, which is faced by user and you can see what you are doing. But backend, it is something that is behind the scene, which is happening on server, and here you need to write a code. Now to write backend code, you can use programming languages like Java or PHP, but you can also use some tools those are available like Node.js. If you are interested to develop your career in web development, then you can also learn the full stack web development course, and you can learn tools used for front end development and tools used for back end development also. It is not necessary to learn each and everything in beginning. You can start with front end, you can apply for the jobs, and while working you can learn the remaining part, that is back end. You can also get good jobs in IT industry even if you are having knowledge of front end web development only. Now there are some tools like WordPress where you can use ready-made codes by using plugins, and you can develop everything in a website. Now e-commerce websites, or you can develop any specific type of website by using ready-made themes. The theme will provide you the front end part, And by using plugins, you can also create a database and some backend programming. So that is possible. So one can have a good career option just by learning WordPress also. Now, the choice is yours. If you are having a lot of time, if you are a student right now, then I am recommending start with coding, learn C++, Java or Python like programming language, and then learn web development. It will be very easy and it will take less time and you will get crisp and clear idea of web development. If you don't have that much time with you, or if you are already working somewhere and you want to shift your career, then you can start with web development, where you can start with HTML, CSS and JavaScript, and later on you can learn the backend related part also. Alright, now let us talk about the clear difference between coding and web development. In coding, you need to solve big and complex problems where you should have a problem solving skill as well as you should have some mathematical knowledge so that you can work on large scale problems. And when you are coming to the web development, we are talking about only the coding related with web. And here you need to give more attention towards design, user experience, feel, color, layout, and all those things. So if you are having a lot of ideas for developing web applications, layouts, and if you are having good designing skills, then I am recommending you can start with web development. And you can outsource the larger level coding part to someone else, or you can work with in collaboration also. If you are trying to develop your own web development agency and you don't have any coding background, then I am recommending learn some coding and then learn web development so that you will have in-depth knowledge of programming. And whenever you are developing a web project, at the time if you stuck somewhere, then you should have ability to come out from the problem. You need to write a code for it and you can use it. Even if you are using some ready-made uh, code generating tools, a lot of AI tools are available. In that case also, you need to customize some lines and therefore you should have some knowledge of coding. Now to wrap up, the choice is totally yours. You can start with web development, but I am always recommending try to learn one programming language first and then start web development. It will faster your learning and you will get in-depth knowledge of web development also. And later on, you can develop your own customized applications. And if you're having C++ or Java like knowledge, you can learn any other tool. Even if you are working directly on Ajax or Node.js, or you are writing some part of Python coding, or you are developing something in backend or front end, whenever you are working in JavaScript. Now, if you are having knowledge of any programming language or if you have learned data structures algorithm with one programming language, then you can learn any other thing. So I'm always recommending start with coding and then you can come to web development. But if you are not liking coding at all, then also you can have good career option in web development just by learning WordPress like tools, and you can develop web applications, websites, and even you can start your own business of web development. So that is also possible. I hope this video is very useful for you. And if you have any other query in your mind, or if you know anything about any other way about learning web development, then you can put it in comment. I'm always trying to get feedback from my viewers so that I will give maximum content from my side. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give the thumbs up, subscribe my channel and stay tuned with me. I'm giving regular updates on web development and programming. Thank you. Bye bye.